Okay na po.
Okay, again, good morning everyone. We're back with the opening of bids for one goods and three civil works. I would like to acknowledge the presence of the PAC members. First, truly, Engineer John Morales, the chairperson. We have the PAC members, Engineer Agnes Padua, Engineer Daraga, Engineer Jesus Antino Flores, and Engineer King Libod. Also with us are some members of the DPWH and Secretariat and the support team from the back building. We now start with the opening of bids for goods and services 24 GFD 00227. Procurement of inks and toners to be used at the planning and design section, quality assurance section, records management unit, supply unit, administrative section, maintenance section, finance section, procurement unit, construction section, DEs and Arbis office for the first semester of calendar year 2025. EBC is 6,161,406 pesos and 25 centavos. Delivery period is 30 calendar days. We have one bidder.
NT Micro Enterprises. DTI registration, payers permit, with checks, certificate of registration, tax clearance. Ano ba yun? Electricity. Ora. Ano pa sa'yo dyan?
Audited financial statement.
DTI, payers permit, field jobs, certificate of registration, statement of all ongoing government, private contracts. Ano pa ito? NFCC, net financial contracting capacity, tax clearance. Ano pa?
Sa ano na?
Okay na.
Is
Technical sa ano niya? Technical docs. Okay na.
sa security.
Bid securing declaration sign. Okay. Okay na. Goods to okay na po, Agnes.
Okay, so now we now proceed with the financial bid.
For the financial document, NT Micro Enterprises, bill of quantities, price schedule, bid for, also,
Pass.
bid amount, 6,112,475 pesos, 6112475.00.
Okay, so NP Micro will undergo post-qualification process and check if his bid is responsive. We now proceed with the civil works. Opening of bid for 25 FB 0090, contract name CSSP, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating or SIPAG, flood mitigation structures protecting major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of flood mitigation structure along Barangay Pandan, Package 1, Daraga Albay. Contract application, Daraga Albay, ATC is 48,998,867 pesos and 33 centavos. Contract duration, 170 calendar years. We have 13 bidders. And we now proceed with the opening of their technical documents.
For the technical document, first bidder, HGG bidders. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized, integrity pledge attached, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel and their qualification data signed, list of contractors, major construction laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed, list of minimum material testing equipment pledged to the contract signed, omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Next, RCDS construction. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel with their qualification data signed, integrity pledge signed, list of major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract signed, list of minimum material testing laboratory equipment pledged to the contract signed, omnibus for the statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Monolithic. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized, integrity pledge attached, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel with the qualification data signed, list of contractors, pledge equipment to the contract signed, list of minimum materials, testing to be assigned to the contract signed, omnibus for statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
BR control. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel with their qualification data, integrity pledge signed, list of major construction equipment pledged to the contract signed, list of minimum material testing equipment to be assigned to the contract signed, omnibus for statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Honeybee construction. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized, integrity pledge notarized, and signed, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel with their qualification data signed, list of major construction equipment pledged to the contract signed, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed, omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Munto Park Builders. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel with their qualification data, integrity pledge notarized, list of major construction equipment pledged to the contract signed, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed, omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
CBC construction. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel with their qualification data signed, integrity pledge attached, list of major construction equipment pledged to the contract signed, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed, omnibus statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
High-top construction. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized, organizational chart signed, list of key personnel with their qualification data, integrity pledge notarized, list of major construction equipment pledged to the contract signed, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed, omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
DSB construction. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized, list of key personnel with their qualification data, organizational chart signed, list of major construction and laboratory equipment pledged to the contract signed, list of minimum material and testing equipment pledged to the contract signed, integrity pledge, omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Easy Rivera. Secure and declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data. List of equipment pledged to the contract signed. Integrity pledge. List of material testing with certificate signed. Omnibus and statement signed.
Pass.
Alford Bright Home Construction. Bid security declaration sign and notarized organizational chart sign, list of key personnel with qualification data, integrity pledge sign, list of major construction equipment pledge to the contract sign, list of minimum material testing and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract sign, omnibus warrant statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Next gen, construction. Bid security declaration, sign and notarize, integrity pledge, sign, organizational chart sign, list of key personnel with their qualification data, list of contractors, equipment pledge to the contract sign, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract sign. Omnibus warrant statement, sign and notarize.
Pass.
Last bidder.
Let's do.
Centerways. Bid security and declaration, sign and notarize. Integrity pledge, sign. Organizational chart, sign. List of key personnel with their qualification data. List of contractors, equipment pledge to the contract, sign. List of minimum material testing equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign. Omnibus or statement, sign and notarize.
Pass.
So, bidders pass the technical component. We now proceed with the opening of their financial documents.
For the financial document, first bidder HGG Builders. Bid form, bill of quantity, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,130,682 pesos and 90 centavos or 8130,682.90. RCDX. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary bid prices, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,768,824 pesos and 57 centavos. 47,768,834.57. Monolithic. Bid form, summary bid price, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,507,210 pesos and 46 centavos. 48,507,210.46. Honeybee. Bid form, summary bid price, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,508,952 pesos and 36 centavos. 48,508,952.36. BR Patron. Bid form, summary bid price, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow all signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,558,955 pesos and 41 centavos. 48,558,955.41. Monto Par Buildings. Bid form, summary bid price, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,802,871 pesos and 86 centavos. 48,802,871.86. CBC. Bid form, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,528,901 pesos and 31 centavos. 47528,901.31. High token. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,250,249 pesos and 66 centavos. 48,250,249.66. DSP. Bid for bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,440,840 pesos only. 48,440,840.09. Easy Rivero. Bid for number, bid prices, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,491,958 pesos and 35 centavos. 48,491,958.35. Alphard Prime Gold. Bid form, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,508,987 pesos and 39 centavos. 48,508,987.39. Next gen. Bid form, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,637,928 pesos and 43 centavos. 47,637,928.43. Last bidder, Centerways. Bid form, bid of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,264,136 pesos and 21 centavos. 48,264,136.21.
And the lowest red bid was from CBC Construction and Security. Next contract ID number 25FB0091 CSSP, Sustainable Infrastructure Project, Alleviating Gaps or SIPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures, protecting major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of flood mitigation structure along Barangay Pandan, Package 2, Daraga. ABC is 48,998,866 pesos and 40 centavos. Contract duration 174 calendar days. And we have 12 bidders. We'll open their technical documents.
For the technical document, first bidder, RCGS Construction. Bid secure and declaration, sign and notarize. Integrity pledge, signed. Organizational chart, signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data, signed. List of contractors pledge equipment to the contract, signed. List of minimum material testing equipment to be assigned to the contract, signed. Omnibus and statement, signed and notarized.
Pass.
Alleviating. Construction and development. Bid secure and declaration, sign and notarized. Organizational chart, signed. List of key personnel and their qualification data. List of major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, signed. List of major construction equipment pledged to the contract, signed. Omnibus and statement, signed and contract.
Pass.
HGG Builders. Bid secure and declaration, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge, cash, organizational chart, signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data, signed. List of major construction equipment pledged to the contract, signed. List of minimum materials testing equipment pledged to the contract, signed. Omnibus and statement, signed and notarized.
Pass.
Next gen. Bid secure and declaration, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge, cash, organizational chart, signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data, signed. List of major construction equipment pledged to the contract, signed. List of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, signed. Omnibus and statement, signed and notarized.
Pass.
Center lanes. Bid secure and declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart, signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data. Integrity pledge and cash. List of major construction equipment pledged to the contract, signed. List of minimum material testing equipment pledged to the contract, signed. Omnibus and statement, signed and notarized.
Pass.
Alphard Prime Gold. Disciplinary declaration sign and authorized organizational code sign, list of key personnel with their qualification data, integrity pledge sign, list of major construction equipment pledge in the contract sign, list of minimum material testing and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract sign, omnibus word statement sign.
Pass.
AC repair. Bid security declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data signed. List of major construction equipment led to the contract signed. List of minimum material testing laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed. Omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
BR patrol. Bid security declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data signed and integrity pledge attached. List of major construction equipment led to the contract signed. List of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed. Omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
DSP. Discipline declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data signed. Integrity pledge attached. List of contractors, equipment pledge to the contract signed. List of minimum laboratory equipment pledge to the contract signed. Omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Move to bar. Use second declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data signed. Integrity pledge signed. List of equipment pledged to the contract signed. List of minimum material testing equipment to be assigned to the contract signed. Omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Right tone. Construction independent. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data signed. Integrity pledge attached. List of major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract signed. List of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed. Omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
So,
Last bidder.
Yes.
Last bidder. Monolith. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized. Integrity pledge attached. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data signed. List of contractors, equipment pledged to the contract signed. List of minimum material testing equipment to be assigned to the contract signed. Omnibus word statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
all bidders pass the technical component and now proceed with their financial documents.
For the financial document, first bidder RTDS Construction. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow also.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,772,091 pesos and 32 centavos. 47,772,091.32. Honeybee. Bid form summary bid price, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,508,947 pesos and 78 centavos. 48,508,947.78. HGG. Bid form, bill of quantity, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, and cash flow also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,148,685 pesos and 83 centavos. 48148,685.83. Next gen. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow also.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,528,900 pesos and 41 centavos. 47528,900.41. Center waves. Bid form, summary bid price, detailed estimate, bill of quantities, cash flow by quarter payment schedules.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,264,102 pesos and 40 centavos. 48,264,102.40. Alpar. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow by quarter. All signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,508,870 pesos and 68 centavos. 48,508,870.68. Easy Rivero. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow all signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,508,746 pesos and 36 centavos. 48,508,746.36. VR Patrol. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow all signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,558,948 pesos and 19 centavos. 48,558,948.90. DSB. Bid form, bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, and cash flow all signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,467,950 pesos and only. 48,467,950.0. Muntupar. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,802,870 pesos and 93 centavos. 48,802,870.93. Haito. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow all signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,120,356 pesos and 10 centavos. 48,120,356.10. Last bidder, Monolito. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule all signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,509,557 pesos and 24 centavos. 48,509,557.24.
So the lowest bid is from Next Gen. We proceed with our last contract ID for this morning. Contract ID 25FB0092. Contract payment CSSP. Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps or SIPAG. Flood mitigation structures, protecting major strategic public buildings, facilities. Construction of flood mitigation structure along Barangay, Libod, Suwak. Package 1, Daraga. ABC is 48,998,901 pesos and 26 centavos. Contract duration is 206 calendar days. We have 12 bidders. Okay, now we're going to open the technical documents.
For the technical document, first bidder, RCBS Construction. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel with their qualification data signed. Integrity pledge attached. List of contractors, major equipment pledge in the contract signed. List of minimum material testing and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract signed. Omnibus for statement signed and notarized.
Pass.
Honeybee Construction. Bid secure and declaration signed and notarized. integrity pledge, sign, organizational chart, sign, list of key personnel with their qualification, data, sign, list of contractors, equipment pledge to the contract, sign, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
HGG builders. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, integrity pledge, sign, organizational chart, sign, list of key personnel with their qualification and data, sign, list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, list of minimum materials, testing equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Munto Par, builders. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, organizational chart, sign, list of contractors, key personnel with their qualification, data, sign, integrity pledge, sign, list of equipment pledge to the contract, sign, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Center weeks. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, organizational chart, sign, integrity pledge attached, list of key personnel with their qualification, data, list of contractors, equipment pledge to the contract, sign, list of minimum material testing equipment pledge to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Item. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, organizational chart, sign, integrity pledge attached, list of key personnel with their qualification, data, sign, list of contractors, pledge equipment to the contract, sign, list of minimum laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
DSB construction. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, integrity pledge attached, organizational chart, sign, list of key personnel with their qualification, data, sign, list of contractors, pledge equipment to the contract, sign, list of minimum materials, testing equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
BR Patrol. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, organizational chart, sign, list of key personnel, sign, integrity pledge attached, list of contractors, equipment pledge to the contract, sign, list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Next, Peter, AC Rivera. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized. Organizational chart sign. List of key personnel with their qualification, data, integrity pledge attached. List of contractors, major equipment pledge to the contract, sign. List of minimum material testing equipment pledge to the contract, sign. Omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Alpar. Private. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, organizational chart, sign, list of key personnel with their qualification, data, sign, integrity pledge attached, list of contractors, major equipment pledge to the contract, sign, list of minimum material testing and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Monolithic. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, integrity pledge attached, organizational chart, sign, list of key personnel with their qualification, data, list of major construction equipment pledge to the contract, sign, list of minimum material testing equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Last bidder, next gen. Bid secure and declaration sign and notarized, integrity pledge attached, organizational chart, sign, list of key personnel with their qualification, data, list of contractors, equipment pledge to the contract, sign, list of minimum materials and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, sign, omnibus for statement, sign, and notarized.
Pass.
Okay, all 12 bidders pass the technical component. Now, proceed to the opening of the financial documents.
For the financial document, first bidder RCBS. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter all sides.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,771,168 pesos and 4 centavos. 47,771,168.04. Honeydeal Construction. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter all sides.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,508,989 pesos and 79 centavos. 48,508,989.79. HGG Builders. Bid form, bill of quantity, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,204,824 pesos and 82 centavos. 48,204,834.82. Munto Power Builders. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter also.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,455,435 pesos and 87 centavos. 47,455,435.87. Centerways. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow by quarter also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,263,237 pesos and 31 centavos. 48,263,237.31. High-tone. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, cash flow by quarter also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,259,388 pesos and 06 centavos. 48,259,388.06. BSB. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow by quarter also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,937,520 pesos only. 48,937,520.00. BR Patrol. Bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,558,983 pesos and 47 centavos. 48,558,983.47. AC Rivero. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,504,405 pesos and 6 centavos only. 48,504,405.66. Alphard, Prime Bond. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,508,899 pesos and 38 centavos. 48,508,899.38. Monolithic. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter payment schedule also.
Pass.
Bid amount 48,512,829 pesos and 57 centavos. 48,512,828.57. Last bidder. Next gen. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, and cash flow all signed.
Pass.
Bid amount 47,609,063 pesos and 23 centavos. 28,609,063.23.
So the lowest red Bid is from Multipar Builders. All three lowest ranked bidders will undergo bid evaluation and post-qualification process to verify if their bids are responsive. So that concludes our bidding for this morning. Thank you everyone and have a good day.